Right, yes, then the people. We're gonna audit. We're gonna audit Maidstone Police Station, and there's a magistrate's court. So, yeah. So we can cross the road. Not sure where the cars come. Maybe we'll just kind of go in, declare our presence. Hi there. Just letting you know I'm here to record a video. Oh, why not? Where do the cars come in and out of?
Which cars?
Like the police cars? Okay, I just thought I'd let you know. Is that okay? Thank you. It's that same guy from earlier. He showed me where the McDonald's was. Thanks for that earlier, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Why? Are you a lawyer? Would you take civil claims? No. Oh, I don't commit no crime. I do need some help with some civil. I'm doing an audit of the police station. And exercising my right to film from public. Yeah. You don't want to be in the. All right, no worries. Take care.
Okay, pause. We've got our first layer of tension already. The lawyer asking if he needs a solicitor. That's subtle foreshadowing. In audit culture, this is where the narrative always begins. Are we looking at civic engagement or someone fishing for a reaction? And notice how quickly public filming gets mentally linked to crime. That assumption right there, that's what fuels half these encounters.
What do you mean if you need a solicitor, let me know? I don't commit no crime. God damn, what's he talking about? I need someone to help me bring cases against the criminals. One would assume that the cars come out from here. So we're gonna set up shop here and see how we get on. Looks like this lady's coming out. Hello.
Are you talking to someone on your phone?
No.
Are you recording things?
Yeah.
What are you recording, just out of interest?
So who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Oh, okay.
I've just come out of the police station. That's why I'm just interested as to who you're recording and what are you doing.
Nothing in particular, just filming anything I can see from public. Have you got a warrant card?
Yeah, that's my card.
Okay.
So, for what reason are you recording? So we obviously have to be a little bit careful about who records stuff around police stations.
Yeah, just matters of public interest, really. Why would you need to be careful?
Why would we need to be careful?
Does this look suspicious or something?
It does, yeah.
Why does it look suspicious? Like,
because you're recording stuff to do with the entrance gate to the police station.
Am I not allowed to do that?
Well, nothing to say you couldn't do it, but that's why I've stopped to just ask you about it, really.
Okay, have I ceased your suspicion?
Well, you haven't really explained a little bit what public interest there'd be in looking at what police cars and what you know, I'm obviously a police officer and that's my personal car.
Are you a constable, are you?
No.
Are you a sergeant?
No.
So what rank are you?
I'm an inspector.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Okay, so that's why I'm just interested to know why you'd be interested in police cars that come and go from this police station or...
With all due respect, if I'm in a public place doing something lawful, I don't actually have to account for my presence.
And I'm only just asking.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be difficult, but I'm just...
It's well within my
of course.
Sort of duty as an officer working in this police station. That's why we have really high security on our gates, isn't it?
So if it's secure, you shouldn't have really anything to worry about.
No, you're right. You shouldn't. But I would be really silly if I just ignored you standing here with your phone, recording stuff. We had another chap doing it the other day.
Oh, you do?
Officer stopped and talked to him too.
So you're aware of what this is, or?
No, because that was a different person. It wasn't
So
you.
how was that matter dealt with?
I don't know, because I didn't stop to speak to them. It was somebody else that was
So
dealing
this
with
this doesn't come as a surprise, and is it a normal thing, people coming and filming? I mean, if it's happened once before...
Certainly not normal. I can
Okay.
assure you of that. That's why I've stopped to talk to you. Because if it was normal, I'd be like, oh, okay, he's just recording the front door, the back entrance to the police station.
I mean, you have been very pleasant. I mean, I almost feel as if I do owe you an explanation, but at the same time, I don't know.
Well, are you going to post it somewhere?
Yeah.
On social media?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have lots of followers that are interested in
Yeah,
your daily
so-
sort of...
Yeah, essentially, Inspector, the kind of the purpose of what it is, you film sort of, profile buildings from public places and
Okay.
gauge the reaction from the authorities. So this
Okay.
is what's called an audit of the police station. So
Okay.
as I've explained, you film from public. Naturally, the argument is, I'm filming from public, this, that, and the other,
Yeah.
and then we see how the authorities like to
Respond.
respond. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to be nothing more than just polite with you.
Yeah, and obviously because you have been, I feel, I'm only human. You know what I mean? I feel as though I do owe you some kind of explanation. So yeah,
Okay.
that's about it. Sometimes I'm detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act or something.
Okay.
That has happened. Maybe not in Kent.
Okay.
Maybe more in like the city and stuff like that. But
Right. Okay, so you've had different experiences in different
yeah,
places.
so
I'm
you're going to
sure-
come across quite well.
Why, thank you, but I'm sure you wouldn't want to be detained.
No, of
There's
course, absolutely
reason
not.
for you to be detained.
Do you feel like a police constable, inspector, sergeant, or otherwise could formulate any grounds under the Terrorism Act to detain me whilst filming the back gate of a police station?
Well, not at this moment right in time.
Okay.
Okay, but you only need suspicion to detain.
Reasonable suspicion.
Exactly, you need suspicion only. You don't need to have hard proven evidence.
Well, no,
at
there
this
needs to be an
stage.
objective basis. So if there was prior intelligence about a person with a camera who's affiliated with terrorism, then that would be an objective
Yeah.
basis. But me just filming the back gate, obviously, I'm not saying like I'm not trying to.
If you're wanting to provoke a reaction
Yeah.
in some way because you have followers and you
Yeah.
want to do something that's a little bit more, interesting
Right.
for your followers, then I get why you're doing this. But
Yeah.
it's hard for me to give a what if scenario.
Yeah.
I've stopped. I've spoken to you. That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
my feeling was when I drove out. It's like, who are you? Want to maybe just check out what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
If you've got a reasonable explanation. And all I would just say is that you don't want to run the risk of every officer stopping to ask you about
Yeah.
this and every different scenario, because I'm just one officer.
Yeah.
Another officer may not respond quite as well with you. You may give an answer that they don't like and you may be detained. And if you don't want to waste your time sitting in a police cell, being interviewed for very serious potential offences, or terrorism offences, then please, I would just nicely ask you to possibly, we just had a little conversation, thank you, to maybe just go to another police station, see what the response is there, but again, maybe find somewhere else to do it.
But Inspector, I wouldn't really expect to be put in a police cell for.
This right here is the legal heartbeat of the whole encounter. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act requires reasonable suspicion, not a vibe, not a hunch, not this feels odd. There has to be an objective basis, and the inspector knows it. But here's the big question: is filming a police station inherently suspicious, or is it only suspicious because of who is doing it?
Recording. I know you're talking about a hypothetical situation that may not be in your control. However, regardless of whether it's you, your staff, or otherwise, I wouldn't expect to be
Well, you can never
arrested.
tell. I know, you wouldn't expect, but what you're doing is a little bit provocative, isn't it?
But
in a sense
I
that you
understand
probably
that.
wanted someone to stop, didn't you?
It does make for a better video. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said that. Obviously.
you go then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
There you go. I don't know, had anyone driven past you?
No, you were just
the
about the
first
first
person?
person. Yeah,
Okay.
I hadn't been here long.
Okay.
Um,
So if this has sort of answered what you wanted it to be, which is someone has stopped, I've spoken to you, hopefully very politely, all I would just ask for you now is to maybe, give it up, go somewhere else and be done for the day.
Of course, but
Because all I would say-
this is a civil rights movement. If I
course
just
you can.
accept, concede to
can.
your demands, then
No,
it's not gonna.
I'm not demanding,
Okay,
I'm
your
not.
request. Should
I'm
we
just
say?
nicely requesting you. All I'm going to say is there's every single person that may come in and out may stop and talk to you.
Why don't you circulate it so they don't?
Well, I'm actually just finished my duty. That's not
Okay.
really the point, okay? If I felt this was necessary enough, I can bring it straight back in again, but I really do actually...
Want to get home?
No, it's not just that. It's not that. I'm not going to start discussing...
I just feel like it would be in everyone's best interest. If you were to circulate it, I probably wouldn't be stopped again and potentially put in a cell.
So do you want me to take your photo then on my phone, yeah? And you tell me your details and then I can circulate it to everybody and go, this man might stand outside the police station, then I can see your social media followings, I can check out who you are, I can put in an intel information on you. Do you want that? Should I do that?
I mean, I'm not going to hand over any details, but you're welcome to take my photo.
Oh, you're not?
Just take my good side.
I'd like to see your social media profile to know if I feature on it.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
mean,
really
listen,
good.
I'm sure you'll find it.
How would I find it?
You're an inspector, I don't know.
Oh, so I need to be a better detective,
Absolutely, yeah.
right? Okay. So, are you willing to tell me your name?
No, I'm afraid not. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of what I'm doing.
Oh, I think, see, that surely doesn't. You'd
No, of
have
course
thought
it
that
does.
would be even better.
No, because obviously if I hand over my name, I'm kind of conceding. I'm not legally obliged to give any details. So if I was to hand over my name, again, that defeats the whole point of what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, I've got your photo.
Are you going to circulate it?
I can put it through our colleagues so that they will know that you've been here. And obviously,
What have you got, like a WhatsApp group there or something?
as well. So
Can I see the photo you took?
it's you, mate. I just took a photo of you.
Yeah, I just want to see how I look.
Don't be silly. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pander to your ego anymore.
You haven't
okay?
pandered to my...
Please, can you now just move on?
I can't move on, I'm afraid, no.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop, but I'm blocking some other officers. And I'm
Alright.
just going to let them know.
And there it is, full transparency. He admits it makes better content. That's rare, most auditors dodge that part, but let's be real, provocation and accountability often sit uncomfortably close together. The inspector clocked it immediately.
They don't need to stop and talk to you.
Okay. Oh, you lot are going to love that, you know. She said pander to the ego. You lot are going to be like, yeah, finally someone said it. I don't know, she started quite well, and then I think once I didn't want to do as she said, she got a little bit funny about it, so... I mean, yeah, interesting. Maidstone Police Station, by the way. She wasn't too happy about that circulating comment. But yeah, this is my actual phone, but I don't usually use this one because I'm scared that they'll flipping seize it. So, just gonna keep this rolling. We've got a place in the frenzy. Coming against my team is long, and it don't make sense like a friendly. I got guys all over my stuff. I don't know why they all want to borrow and lend me. Should I just start running? Yeah, check to see if this inspector's got MOT. Shall I tell her, yo, listen, I'm going to find out if you've got MOT or not. Have you got MOT, Inspector? Have you got, is your car MOT'd?
Of course it is.
Okay, good.
And insured.
Good,
fully.
good. We'll find out if it's
just
not.
Just so that you know, because you've just got a few people, you might find that just as you wanted, that some other officers might be out to speak to you in a moment.
Why?
Just they want to come down and speak to you.
About what? You
Dunno.
just sussed it out, you've dealt with the situation, case closed, is it not?
But if the uniformed officers as well want to come out and speak to you, that's their prerogative. Okay?
Have you not got any authority over them to advise them not to do that?
No, I don't need to advise them. They're their own people. We all work in different teams and different departments. So,
Yeah, good, thank you.
So I think some other officers are also going to come out to speak to you.
Okay.
But I understand you were here the other day. I've just been told.
No, it was definitely not me. This is the first,
Oh,
my
you're
first
not?
Kent appearance.
Okay. Well, I'll be very interested to see if I feature
If you make the cut.
in any way. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Thanks. So for the most part, you have been.
I'm just going to move my car. These guys are going to go. I've taken his photo, and this gentleman won't sadly tell me his name right now. But were you just leaving?
I was, yeah. I was just, I kind of just make sure everything was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this moment in time, I think everyone's going to want to be stopping and speaking at the moment. But
Yeah.
I need to move on.
This is very odd. This is very odd.
Yeah, it's good. If you-
I said it's odd.
What's odd, sir? Sorry.
Obviously, like we've just been speaking for the good part of 10 minutes. We know what this is, what I'm here to do, and yet.
I'm walking out for nothing to do with you. So
would you mind showing me your warrant card before we engage any further?
You can, yeah.
Thanks, yeah. I'm not interested in filming it. I just want to know. Okay.
He is definitely a police officer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to get some lunch, is what I'm doing. Hence the jumper. But I'm just gonna if you're happy that everything's all right, then I'll go.
I am happy.
I think she wants someone to get my details. I think that's
I know, I
that's
haven't
it.
asked for anything. Just another officer said it's an LPT will come down because we're all standing here thinking the same thing.
It's always concerning when someone's filming personal cars leaving a station.
Why would it be concerning? Have you not? Are the cars not MOT'd or something?
To your own question.
No, it's more that police officers can often be targets for a variety of people, and therefore we don't particularly like it when people are filming.
Yeah, you should maybe consider taking like the bus to work or something, like public transport, if that's the case.
That's not always possible, sir. All right, I'll leave you be.
Thank you. Oh my god, this shit's too funny, man. Oh man, this shit's too funny, man. I can't lie, this shit's fucking funny. So they had someone here the other day. She's aware of that. She wanted to talk for 10 minutes. Pandered to my ego, and now some uniformed officers are gonna come out. I'm gonna cut the recording. When it comes to cavalry, it looks as though it's a PCSO, so maybe this is some sort of training exercise or something. So we're gonna quiz him on that. See if he's got anything to say.
Oh, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. May I see your designation card, please?
Designation card?
Yes.
Whoa, that's a pivotal moment. The suggestion of circulating his photo internally as intel. Now legally, police can record information if there's a policing purpose. But here's the tension: does filming from public automatically justify intelligence logging?
Take my force number there, mate.
No, but you're a PCSO. I need to see your designation card.
Fine.
What's this, some sort of training exercise or something?
No,
Why have they
saying
sent
hello,
you?
mate. I like saying hello to YouTube auditors.
Okay, so you're aware of what this is?
Yeah, of course I am.
All right. Anything that you want to say? Like,
No, I just come and say hello.
any opinions on auditors or anything? Don't think they're like time wasters or anything like that?
I don't know. Do you think you're wasting time? Or do you feel like you're doing a service to the public?
Yeah, I think I'm doing a service to the public, yeah. I mean, it's a bit odd because I spoke to that lady for a good like 10, 15 minutes. She was already aware that someone else had come here the other week. It wasn't me, by the way.
I think we had Kent audit here the other
Kent
day.
audit, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, big up Kent audit. Yeah, I've just come down here for the day. I'm not actually from this area, but I figured, yeah, let me check it out.
Where are you from then?
I can't tell you that. Not from here though. I've driven a good
Have you?
60, 70 miles, yeah.
Where else are you hitting up? You just doing a few destinations
You know,
around Kent?
I went to Medway, but
Yeah?
nothing really happened. Just got some food and that, and I'm here now, yeah. It's just a bit alarming, like all you guys coming out, like.
No, it's a bit alarming. Obviously, the thing is, and you know as well as everybody else, that when you come from the police station, you're going to get loads of attention on. Even though you're not doing anything wrong, and everything is fine and well.
I wouldn't expect to.
Hi Jack, all right? How are you? This is a YouTube auditor here.
Oh really?
Unfortunately, he's not doing anything wrong.
Why, unfortunately, do you not want people to not be doing things
obviously,
wrong?
we'd rather not people record us. It's not an offence, it's nothing. But
Would you rather
same-
that I be
same as-
committing an offence?
Same as I'd rather you not record me, and you'd rather me not record you.
You're not recording me though, are you?
That's fine. But anyway,
Are you recording me?
no, well, my camera's not on, but it's not recording.
Yeah,
But
alright.
you're recording, which is fine. Oh yeah, chat's basically a YouTube auditor. Obviously, you can do what you like. You're more than welcome to be here. So, not causing any offences. That's fine.
This is looking like the spot, man. I'm probably gonna have to park up here a little bit longer. What's the time? Yeah, probably gonna have to park up a bit longer. No, what would you need?
A lighter.
No, I'm afraid not. No. Take care, man. All right. I'm gonna play the video back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
You need to let me know before you start recording me.
I need to let you know while
Yeah.
I'm recording you.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Has someone been out to see you at all?
No.
No?
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah. Am I doing something wrong?
No, not necessarily.
Would you mind
But-
identifying, please?
Huh?
Would you mind identifying, please?
PC Nick Gladstone from Maidstone Police Station.
And what's your number, please?
13993.
Gladstone, was it?
Can I ask your name?
I'm not required to
No,
give over any
okay.
information.
So,
yeah.
can I ask why you're at the police station?
I just got an interest in it.
You're just going to film the police station?
Yeah.
All right, mate.
So is that okay?
That's fine. You can stand outside the police
What's going on? You seem a little bit like unnerved.
No,
Like you seem a bit
no,
cross. You alright?
not at all it is you're going to provoke a reaction from the police officer, which I think is probably what you're trying to gain.
Okay. Why have you approached me then?
Sorry?
Why have you come and approached me then?
To come and speak to you, because you're filming a police station, that's all it is.
Yeah, I'm not trying to provoke you though. Like I've been pretty reasonable. Like.
Yeah? You're speaking to me politely, I'm speaking to you
Yeah.
the same
So
way
why
back.
are you saying that I'm trying to provoke a? What, you just mean the act of filming the
That
police
act of
station?
filming, that's all it is.
I can understand that.
And all we want to try and understand, so we can communicate with colleagues, we can maybe speak to staff who are going to come in the police station, and you're not going to get the same reaction every time, is why you're here and why you feel the need to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Like you could just kind of.
Have you had issues with the police? Is that
No, that's not. No, that's not. This is not the point of this. The point. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the point is just to exercise my right to film from a public place.
Is that automatic?
It's meant to be, but it's bugging out right now. There you go. Yeah.
So sorry, what were you saying?
My right is to exercise my freedom to take photos in public places.
Okay, and you feel like being stood here is going to help make
Yeah,
that point
yeah.
across?
Well, yeah. I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I could film from any sort of public place, but this is the place that I've chosen to film today.
Why is that?
To see how the authorities go about dealing with photographers.
Oh, okay. So have you had negativity from anybody? I know
Not
my
from
colleagues are
Kent.
police,
This
but-
is my first rodeo in Kent. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not from this area.
Okay.
I've never met any Kent officer, so this is not like a personal, like vindictive sort of thing.
Where is it you're from then?
I can't tell you that, but
Oh, what?
I've had some.
Is it secret?
It's not a secret, but
Okay, that line, that's cheeky, but it exposes the core conflict. Officers worry about being targeted. Auditors argue visibility equals accountability. Both concerns can exist at the same time. The public funds the building, but officers are still private individuals when they clock out. This is where nuance lives, and nuance doesn't always trend well on YouTube.
what I'm doing doesn't require me to kind of give that information. I've had issues with officers from the Met,
Yeah.
but rest assured, this is not some sort of like personal vendetta sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I think all it is for us
Yeah.
is we obviously see these videos as you're doing now. We see these videos
Yeah.
on social media. I'm not saying this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
However, what people in your position doing what you're doing and trying to do most of the time is provoke a response from police officers.
Yeah. Well, so you're aware of what this is, auditing. What?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of it. We had a lad doing it the
Yeah.
other day.
So you're aware
all
of
we
it?
need to satisfy
Yeah.
ourselves is that you pose no threat to us, which I don't think you do.
Okay,
Speak to
thank
you
you.
seem calm and
Thank
polite
you.
to us, and that's why we're treating
Appreciate
you the
that.
same way
Appreciate
back.
that. Likewise.
You're exactly right. You don't have to give your details, but by us having this conversation, having this engagement, we can gauge at that point exactly what I'm saying, what we're trying to
So
achieve.
you wouldn't be doing your job if you didn't.
For our awareness, because you're doing these audits, I assume you're going to be going around police stations, Kent, other police stations.
I was at Medway earlier. Kind of
you
left
have
me
any
to.
engagement there
Yeah,
at
I had a little bit of an engagement.
And how was that?
I think the fella was aware of what I was doing and stuff.
Okay.
He was, he was a little bit funny, but I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the area, so I went from Rochester to here. I don't know if I'll
From
go anywhere next. Rochester,
That's
yeah.
right, we're back. And then you don't know what you're doing after this.
I can't tell you, but if you were to
Well,
guess,
I'm guessing you're going to go somewhere else. All right. Well, again, I personally, speaking with you, I've got no issues with you. I can't promise you that you're going to receive the same reaction from every police you come into contact with. If you treat them the way you're treating us, that's fine, and then continue going on. The only thing that would change that is if you're going to give us a reason to treat you in any other way, i.e. start maybe being more aggressive and cause us issues, then that might change.
what powers would you look to use in
Well, I'm
that
not
sort
going to
of
get
thing?
into that because right now,
Yeah, I know. I was just curious. No, I don't have any plans to be aggressive.
Tell me who you are. How about that?
No, I can't. I'm afraid.
Oh,
I
there
can't.
you go. It works both ways. It works both ways.
And it all depends on the circumstances.
Yeah, listen, like I said, this is to see how the authorities respect the right to film. So I have to keep the variables fixed. You know what I mean? I can't go to one police station, start being aggy, and then come and act like this. So every time I'm suddenly going to start being aggressive. Then I end up looking like a tit.
A lot of questions is just what people's intent is at the end of the day. You're stood here, obviously it's going to be busy. You know that obviously this is a police station. You're going to have police vehicles, people using their personal vehicles to come to work. That's obviously our concern, that you're noting down registrations belong to officers. That's what we want to avoid, because they've got a right to privacy. They've got a right to private life as much as you do.
Not if their cars are in public places, though.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is they have a private life, don't they? They have a family life. They're entitled to come and go to about their business as much as everybody else. That's all it is.
Like I said, my intention is not to film private number plates and stuff.
Okay. Good. Hopefully not. But,
Would you mind identifying, please?
Say again?
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, the full number's right there, mate. 13702. Okay. Yeah, BC Hinton. That's where I work. So, as you probably guessed.
Yeah.
I appreciate it might defy the whole point of what you're trying to achieve and what you're doing, but a way of avoiding any sort of issues, and I know you haven't had any issues with us, is if you're going to do this audit, what it's worth you doing is contacting 101, which is the main sort of Kent Police or police non-emergency number, and saying, look, I'm here, this is all I'm doing, I'm no threat to yourselves, I'm no threat to your colleagues, and this is the reason I'm doing it. That doesn't necessarily get fed to us, but if we then call up, which we'll do in a minute, and say, look, there's a gentleman outside, he's doing this, and we can relate it to them.
No, but I mean, that would be me being polite, do you know what I mean? Like, with all due respect, I don't have to, yeah, of course it is, and I'm not impolite, but, you know, it's my right to film from a public place. I don't have to afford, you know, the courtesy of letting you know what I'm doing. If anything, it kind of defeats the purpose. If I straight away tell you what I'm doing, then... Yeah.
We can come and have a conversation. You've been absolutely honest, open and honest with us, so we get that. You know, it just cuts out the necessity for us to constantly go, oh, what's that guy doing? What's that guy doing? You see what I mean? We've got other things, we've got other important things that we could be doing. Obviously, we're all joining the job, don't we, to help people at the end of the day. So, and that's ultimately what we're detracted from that now, because we're stood here talking to you. Does that make sense?
Well, if that's the case, you know, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I probably won't hang around here too much longer.
It's all good.
I'll maybe get like a little panoramic shot, and that'll be me, to be fair.
Okay, mate. What about a first name, just so we know?
I'm not going to give no name, man. Come on, stop asking.
No name at all.
No name.
No-name.
Mr. Big Nose, I don't know, you can give me that.
That's we just had, if you're into all the police and stuff like that, I don't know if it's just the police or sort of public services in general that you're looking into. We just had the Kent Police Open Day this weekend just gone.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Thousands of people attend it every time.
And you've got like the cars and stuff that come out, like the exhibition cars and that.
Helicopters, the dogs are up there.
Yeah.
And then you have other sort of stalls that give away sort of freebies and stuff like that. So
it's good that you engage with the community like that and stuff like that.
It highlights the work we do and it makes people aware.
Yeah.
So.
I get it. So my experience previously, and I'm not, again, you're treating us, you've got to understand us as individuals. We're individuals, we're police officers.
Of course.
But we're all different. And the gentleman we had contact with before.
That Kent audit.
It was a Kent, well, it was an audit.
Yeah, why? What was he doing? He was just being a bit funny or something?
No, he was being exactly the same as you. A little bit offish at times.
Yeah.
A little bit standoffish. But I can see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And as I said, in some cases, there's police officers that might feel a little bit, not attacked as such, but...
Antagonised.
Yeah, because generally, look, you're stood right next to a gate, filming police officers coming in and out, which is your right to do that. I get what you're saying, but all we're trying to do is earn money and help people.
Yeah. But obviously, but you guys, you know what I mean, you guys are public servants, like, as a taxpayer, people feel like they're entitled if they want to come and film the police station, because you do work for the public, you work for a service, people feel that entitled to do that.
And that's why we engage with people like yourself, like we do.
That's good, because that's going to help, like, people are going to watch it.
And also, that's why I invite you, that's why we invite you or try and publicise events like that.
Could I get like a guided tour or something? We can go arrest some bad guys or something.
Around custody, around police.
Yeah, I'd be good, you know.
Very exciting.
I hope you catch some bad guys in that.
I don't even know we do them. I'm not saying you wouldn't be able to get that, but
get some footage in that.
101 is the number to ring. If that is a possibility, the likelihood is I don't think they would, because we've got a lot of sensitive information.
Of course.
At the moment, anyway.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
But
I've got to ask.
The reason for these open days is to give you a bit of an insight into what we do as a police and what we're trying to achieve.
Of course.
You see, sometimes, especially the press, they promote a lot of bad circumstances or bad examples of bad examples of work.
Of course. You guys are always under scrutiny, always under.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
And 2021, all people are always looking to record police and stuff like that. So you guys like yourselves, like you seem decent. You don't seem like tyrants, not quick to abuse people's rights. Like, you guys will have a seamless sort of experience. But the guys that are, moving a bit funny and, like I've been detained a lot under Section 43 just for doing this. Right. Those are the people that get kind of outed.
And this is the payoff: no detention, no escalation, No Section 43, just conversation. What's interesting is how quickly suspicion diffused once dialogue replaced defensiveness. The officers engaged, explained their concerns, and didn't overreach. He stayed calm, didn't escalate, and held his legal ground.
Because now we've got the cameras, right? So, but like you're going to restore confidence from the public, because a lot of people do watch this, so they'll probably see you guys and they'll be
Have
happy.
you got I don't want to know the name of it.
Yeah,
Tell me
I've got a
anyway.
channel. I've got 30,000 subscribers.
Can you tell us the channel?
Yeah, go on. It's Coley Burks.
Coley Burks.
Yeah.
How are you spelling that?
K-O...
I'm out.
Yeah.
To look at it,
K-O-L... I've fallen off a little bit now. I'm a little bit washed up now. I used to be a lot better. K-O-L-E-E-B-E-R-K-S. Watch the videos from like 2020. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of, you know what I mean? It's like Ronaldo coming back to the Premier League. That sort of, you know what I mean? Yeah.
it's all been our day. We're absolutely
Yeah.
shattered. We've been up since first thing this morning.
Oh,
so.
okay. Maybe on your lunch break or something. If I was a police officer, I would be interested in these videos. You know, some of the videos I might come across as a bit of a so-and-so. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not always... Yeah, maybe. But obviously, I reciprocate the feedback I'm given. Do you understand? If you're moving funny, you're never going to find out my channel name. Like,
at the end of the day, it works both ways. We'd much rather just come and have a conversation, treat people with manners, politeness.
Yeah.
It gets people a long way.
Definitely.
But anyway, mate, we got to get
All right,
on.
yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, go on.
Don't apologise. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
all right. Take care, lads. All right. But yeah, two pretty friendly officers at first. You know, naturally they're going to have a heightened kind of suspicion to what I'm doing, but I think as time goes on, I managed to confide in them a little bit. Bit of five-a-side, is it later? But yeah, two pretty friendly officers. I don't have no issues with them. Oh, my legs are getting tired. I was stood there for ages. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably a little bit washed up now, but you know, every now and then I can get some good content, man. Every now and then. So that's what we've managed to do today. Maidstone Police Station. I'm just gonna get the panoramic shot and then we'll wrap it up.